Virgos. So, I'm going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be using my own deck, which I've created for a while now. I'm still going to be using tarot for most of the readings, but I'm going to be bringing this one in for the bi-weeklies and see how you guys like it. Okay, so what's coming in for Virgo, July 1st through 15th? You start off with the 9 Wands, Leo, Jupiter. It's coming in for Virgo, July 1st through 15th. I'm trying not to hit the camera, so I have to shuffle off camera. What's coming through for Virgo, July 1st through 15th? The Rapier, Gemini Sun. What's coming through for Virgo? Okay, it's too many, so I'm going to take the one that I saw. 8 Claymores, Aquarius, Saturn. What's coming through for Virgo? The Gold Coin. What's coming through for Virgo? Damn. 3 Geodes. What's coming through for Virgo? One more. Virgo. The cards I've created have a front and back to all of them. Wow. Another one. Okay, so the back represents the shadow side of these placements. And unfortunately, out of 7 cards, you have 5 in the shadow. I am going to go ahead and clarify that this doesn't have to be your energy. It could be somebody around you. And if this bothers you, do not watch the rest of the reading. But I'm not the type of reader to sugarcoat shit, okay? So let's get to it. So we've got the 4 Rapiers, Gemini, Uranus, as the overall energy. In numerology, the number 4 is connected to Uranus. So whatever it is that's coming through for you from July 1st through 15th, I feel like it's shocking communication. Because Gemini rules communication. Could be from siblings. Maybe you take a short trip and you find something out on that short trip. Maybe you learn a different language and you decipher what somebody else is trying to say in that language. Whatever it is, I don't see, here's the thing, maybe not, because that's more investigative, that's more Scorpio-like. Gemini is more like maybe it was chit-chat, it was just communication, and something shocking came through that communication. This feels like a tower moment. But it's Gemini. So it's not like you're... I don't feel you're getting fired. It's not like that type of tower moment. It's a tower moment that comes in your mind. It's clarity. It's illumination through communication. So we've got the 9 Wands, Leo, Jupiter here. This represents, to me, because remember, I'm the one interpreting these. This is what I'm getting off of these. 9 Wands. I feel like there's a cycle closing out for you. But Jupiter, the 9 in numerology is to me a cycle closing out, but the Jupiter energy means expansion. So even if something is about to end, I feel like it's a blessing in disguise. It's a lot better than you think. It's going to bring you a lot of blessings. Although with all the shadow energy, you may not see that yet. We've got the Gemini Sun here. So I feel like whatever's happening, Virgo, I feel like you're getting into a very sharp tongue mode. And this may have started in spring. We have 2 cards here that have the end of spring and the middle of spring. But you're getting very much into the Gemini Sun shadow side, which to me says you're going to start talking a lot of shit, basically. You're going to start talking a lot of shit. You may start gossiping. You may start creating rumors. Even though that would be more Gemini Mercury in shadow, but still, the sun is still carries that frequency. With the 8 Claymores, also in shadow, which is Aquarius Saturn, you may isolate. But you're isolating not out of a need of self-care or, like you're isolating because you know you're stepping into this energy. It's almost like you're feeling very cynical right now, a little jaded, a little pessimistic. So you can't really stand humanity right now. You can't really stand anybody right now. And then we've got the gold coin. This is a very interesting combination of shadow energy. Because the gold coin is Taurus sun, but it's showing up in its shadow. So whatever it is whatever communication came through that you feel is changing your whole world, it's making you're being forced to release something. Because Uranus doesn't ask, right? Uranus does. You feel like you're losing security, financial security. You feel like it's reducing your value. You feel like your worth is being taken from you. And then we have the 3 geodes, Virgo, Jupiter. Geodes are, I guess the simplest way I could explain it, it's like a rock, a pocket of rock that starts creating crystals on the inside. And so when they excavate, they're like little balls. They look like balls, right? And so when you crack them open, on the inside is the quartz or crystal. With 3 geodes here, I think there's a lot about you that you have yet to discover. But it's in the shadow side. So you're almost refusing. You're refusing to search within. So the criticism, the fault finding, the flaws, you're pointing them outward, which is why this is showing up in shadow. You're blaming somebody or something outside of you for what's happening when you could look within. This is going to be a difficult read, Virgo, because nobody likes being, under the microscope. But this energy is, you could grow a lot if you listen. Because we've got the 3 diamonds, which is Capricorn, Mercury. There's something that you've spent a lot of time building. And because it's Earth, and we have 2 cards of Earth, actually 3, this could have taken you years. Maybe 1 year, maybe 3 years. And so you think like you're somehow entitled to whatever this is. Excuse me. But when when Uranus energy steps in, there's no controlling. I'm going to clarify in a little bit. There's no controlling what happens. You can't. This is a tower moment. It's coming in and it's wiping everything clean. And the only thing you can do with the Capricorn Mercury, with the 3 diamonds, is what have I learned? When this cycle closes, what have I learned? Even if Capricorn energy can be a little oppressive, right? It's going to be difficult. Whatever this is, July 1st through 15th is not going to be a fun time for you when it's concerning this. So focusing on what you've learned, focusing on how this is going to help you grow is the best course of action. Let's see. Let's get some clarity. Let's start by clarifying the Gemini-Uranus energy, the 4 rapiers. Clarify the Gemini-Uranus energy for Virgo. Clarify the Uranus energy. We've got the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Temperance card. Overall energy, Seven of Cups. So we've got fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. And then we've got earth energy, could be you, Capricorn or Taurus, or Capricorn or Taurus, or another Virgo. And then we've also got Cancerian energy, Sagittarius energy. This could be coming, this communication could be coming through a fire sign or an earth sign. Whatever it is that's being communicated, though, is divinely guided. It may not feel like that. It may not feel like that at all. But it's almost like there's this confusion you've had. Ooh. Yeah, there's like this confusion you've had over maybe an ending. And with the Chariot, there's this determination. Maybe you're the one determined. You're determined to find out. I did say you might be learning another language. Maybe you are stepping into the researcher energy. And Temperance means you're going to have to control your temper when you find out whatever it is you find out. Because Temperance is like calm, calm. It's trying to remind you that whatever it is you discover, it's meant to be there. It's meant to happen. It's divinely guided. Or you may be divinely guided to find the answers. Let's clarify the 9 wands, the Leo Jupiter. Wow, that was quick. There's that. I knew. The World card, High Priestess, Ace of Cups, with the Page of Cups. See, this is a big part of what's happening, Virgo. I was about to call you Gemini. You may have Gemini energy because there's a lot of Gemini present. With the Page of Cups, there's an apology coming, somebody asking for forgiveness, or this could be you trying to fix something. With the Five of Swords, though, remember when I said with the Gemini Sun, you're going to be talking a lot of shit. I don't think you're the only one. I will say that. Five of Swords is nobody wins. Maybe you talk a lot of shit, but then somebody else also doesn't clarify. So, I don't know. I'm not really sure what all it entails, but it's not productive. It's not very good. It's not very helpful. In fact, I said with the 9 of Wands, there's a closing of cycles, and look what shows up. The World card. Like whatever happened, if this is a fight, if this is a disagreement, it gave you closure. You don't feel like it did. You're upset. I'm sensing a lot of upset energy. But your higher self knows. And forgiveness is required. Not only for yourself, but for whoever this is. Because otherwise you'll stay stuck in this loop of, I'm feeling, I said it over here, it was like maybe a pessimistic, cynical attitude. So if you want to step outside of that energy, forgiveness is required. Healing is required. And maybe acknowledging that whatever was done to you, you also did to others. Because Five of Swords, like I said, it takes two to tango. That to me, although it's the card of nobody wins, it's also the card of everybody participated. Let's clarify the Rapier, the Gemini Sun. Clarify the Gemini Sun. Clarify. Seven of Wands. See, more conflicts. Five of Wands. The Fool. Ooh. Wow. My concern just keeps growing. I feel Gemini. I mean, why am I calling you Gemini? Virgo. This is a Gemini card. It's almost like you're calling down. Okay, for a very limited amount of you, this is going to apply. I'm not usually one to say stuff like this on a reading, but it's also what I'm sensing, and if I'm sensing it, I don't want to hide it. For some of you, and you'll know if this is you, you'll know because I'm calling you out right now. You may even be trying to do work on somebody. You're trying to call down your ancestors and your gods, your goddesses to wreak havoc on somebody. But I'm going to tell you what, I highly suggest you not do that. Because I feel like it's going to bounce back. Whoever you're trying to call work on is protected. It won't go anywhere. It's going to be a full stop. And they're just going to waltz out, which will make you angrier. Because I feel like it's like you're trying to stop the progress of something. And I know you feel, with the Seven of Wands, you feel like you've got the high ground. But you actually don't. With the Five of Wands, you're being really petty. Especially with the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. Because I feel like whoever it is that you're trying to call down work on, they're going to just ride away into the sunset. And you're just going to sit here stewing in the energy you keep trying to send out keeps coming back to you, which could be why there's so much shadow now. You need to be really careful about that, Virgo. Whoever it is that you're trying to call work on, it's not going to work. It's going to work on you. And it's like you're calling down. I don't know if the screen stopped for a minute. A notification came up and a call came through. And anyways, it's like you're calling down destruction on yourself, whether you realize it or not. You need to be really careful. Because whatever destruction you're trying to call down on other people, and I'm going to say it one more time so that you don't do this foolish nonsense, it's going to come back to you. Oof, this reading is concerning me. It's not concerning me for whoever you're trying to do this on because they're going to be fine. It's concerning me for you because I feel like you're about to shoot yourself in the foot, is what I feel. Let's clarify the 8 claymores. See? Clarify the 8 claymores. There's a lot of people in your reading. Look at that. Oh my God. Virgo. Okay. I don't know what happened. It's a general reading, so it's going to be different things for different people. For those of you where you're like, well, I'm not calling down work, you're still obsessed. You're still trying to create some sort of trouble for somebody else. So even if that's all you're doing, that's just going to backfire. With the Seven of Swords, I'm calling that out now because I feel like you're going to start denying it. Seven of Swords is like, no, I'm not. I would never. And yet, Virgo, don't do this to yourself. With the Justice card, whatever it is that's happening, you feel like it's unfair. You feel like you've been done dirty. Could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but I am seeing a man and a woman. Could be two different people. But you're showing up now as a child. You started off with Queen energy. The overall energy is you being in Queen energy, but there will be moments where you're stepping into Page energy. This is a teenager. This is 12 to 14 years of age, in my opinion. So you're stepping into teeny bopper age. Which, remember when I said you're stepping into isolation because you feel like you don't like humanity. Whatever it is that's happening, you're stepping into the energy of life is unfair, nothing ever goes my way. Like, you're sabotaging yourself. You're spiraling down into this really negative pit of self-pity, of sorry me type of energy. I'm not sure what happened, Virgo, but whatever happened, by focusing on this to such a degree that you're literally destroying your own life, you're self-destructing. Why? Is anybody worth that, really? Let's clarify the gold coin, the Taurus energy. What type of security or worth you think you're losing? Clarify the gold coin. Got the Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. And the Judgment card. You're showing up as a page again. Virgo. You know, Virgo energy is one of my favorite energies. And I'm saying this because what I'm about to say is really harsh, but one of my favorite reasons for loving Virgo the way I do is usually you guys are so independent. You guys are, when you're at your good and highest vibration, you're independent, you're self-sufficient, you take care of you. You're in a Nine of Pentacles mode. What you're afraid of, the reason this is so hard for you, is because you're scared. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. With the Six of Pentacles, you may have been receiving financial assistance of some sort. And now you're worrying about how you're going to make ends meet. Now you're worrying about how things are going to happen, but you're not trusting. With the Judgment card, you're not trusting that this is happening for your highest good. You're not trusting that your guides would never allow you to fall into destruction if it's actually going to be bad for you, if it's something detrimental. Although you feel it is. In fact, you may even get sick. You may start going into health problems when, look at the Hierophant there. This is meant to teach you. This is a teaching moment. You're a student, but you're using it to be petty. You're stepping into the energy of self-pity and anger and cynicism and being jaded and pessimistic because you're losing support of some sort. When in reality, I feel like the support was making you weak. But you don't see that. And what's interesting is you started off as the Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and now you're down to the Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Let's clarify the three geodes now. Clarify the three geodes for Virgo. Clarify the three geodes. Clarify the three geodes. Ugh. I'm saying because Virgo, there's the Page of Wands again. You know, I swear you keep showing up as a page. I don't like this, Virgo. You're better than this. You are stronger than this. So the three geodes, you know, most people don't know this, but Virgo and Pisces are opposite signs, right? And what they don't know is Virgo and Pisces share a very similar energy. You know what that is? Pisces has the propensity to step into victim mentality. And you're doing the same. You're going into the energy of, well, whoever this is that hurt you, you're seeing them, although they're showing up as a king, you see them as a Knight of Wands. This motherfucker, whoever this motherfucker is just riding off into the sunset. Couldn't give two rats ass about me. I've been through a lot. I'm hurt. I'm wounded. I'm dealing with a lot of pain. And now I've got to deal with it by myself. And this is a lot of burden. And this is that. And I'm having to do things I've never done before. And I feel sick. But look at this. The moon card is there, Virgo. You know what you're doing? You're literally talking yourself into sickness. The moon card is a hypochondriac. I don't think that you're lying about your illness. But whatever illness you are creating, that's it. You're creating it. You're speaking it into existence. You're so hell-bent on being helpless that you're creating a situation where you're helpless. It's almost like, it's like if, let's say that you have a business partner, right? And this business partner says, I want to break away from the company. I want to make my own, I want to go off on my own. And you're so angry that they're doing this that you allow your side of the company to decline. Like it goes into utter and total chaos and bullshit. And you're like, that'll teach them. How will this teach somebody else? You're the one being affected. You're literally talking yourself into a hole, destroying, you're self-destructing to teach somebody else a lesson. What lesson are they going to learn through your demise? You're literally just trying to guilt trip them. Whatever is happening here, you're trying to guilt trip somebody into, look at what you've done to me. Look at what you've done to me. This is ridiculous, Virgo. I don't think I've ever seen this in a reading of yours. Ever. This is very interesting. Let's clarify the three diamonds, the Capricorn Mercury. King of Cups. Two of Wands. Ace of Wands. With the Knight of Pentacles. The worst part is that I think that whoever it is that you're trying to guilt trip, they're aware of it. Like they know you. They're not really taking much action. They're showing up as the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is somebody who's very emotionally intelligent. So they're reading your behavior. They're understanding your behavior. And maybe with the Two of Wands, I will say the King of Cups is very compassionate. They show a lot of empathy. So I feel like this king is perhaps creating a plan for you. They're being practical. We've got three diamonds, Capricorn Mercury. They're being very practical. They're not allowing you to push them into the energy of like, I need to run and save Virgo. They're not doing that. Yep, nope. They're holding back. They're like, no. I trust Virgo is capable of bringing themselves out of whatever hole they dug themselves into. And they may tell you, well, I've got an idea on how you can get past this if you're willing to listen. They're trying to help, but I will tell you, this is Wands energy. This is like a match. That you have a certain limited amount of time to listen to their advice. If you keep sulking and you keep pouting and you keep staying in this energy, they're going to pull back even their advice. Damn, Virgo. I don't think I've ever seen a reading like this for you. You guys are usually one of the most mature and balanced signs. Whatever it is that's happening, because you see yourself as a victim, you see yourself as like you got the short end of the stick of whatever this is, you are self-destructing. I don't even know how to end this reading, because this, only you can fix this, Virgo. Only you can stop this. Anyways, I'm going to end the reading here. If this helped you in any way, please make sure you like, share, or subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.